Go! Go! T-Titans, go! Is this thing on? Welcome back to Big Mouth, and fancy seeing you here in June. A very welcome, my friends, and especially my enemies. Come in, sit down, no touching. I don't do the touching. Are you feeling charitable? Then smash the subscribe button and the like button, and please do follow me on Twitter at Movies TV Mad. Sorry about that. I've got the animated series, the little fun one from Cartoon Network theme song in my head. I love that show. Oh my God, I just admitted to at least 50 people that I like a cartoon. Sod it. I love cartoons. And why are they taking the gun away from Elmer Fudd? Anyway, a conversation for another time. Welcome to Tuesday's edition of the DCEU Daily. Today we are talking about the rumour that the Joker will be in Matt Reeves' second and third movies of the Batman trilogy, and I will tell you what I think about that. We will be looking at an old article that spoke to the writers who penned a script for the Harley and the Joker movie that never happened. And then we will talk about the Flash TV show actor who was sacked for ancient historical tweets being very racist and misogynistic. So that's all here to come on today's DC Daily. So, a new rumour suggests Matt Reeves is looking to introduce a new version of Joker in his sequel to The Batman. As fans already know, Matt Reeves, the Batman, will introduce a number of villains for Robert Pattinson's Caped Crusader to go up against, while Zoe Kravitz' Catwoman and Paul Dano's Riddler will take centre stage in the film. Colin Farrell said he doesn't have much to do as the Penguin. A notable exception from the Batman is the Clown Prince of Crime. But a new rumor from the direct indicates a brand new version of the Joker will make his debut in a sequel to the Robert Pattinson film. According to the direct contributor Daniel Richman, Daniel Richman isn't a good scooper. I can't remember anything he said that's ever been right. He's probably been right like 3 times. I can count on my hand how many times he's been right, and I haven't got enough fingers to count how many times he's been wrong. Matt Reeves is looking to introduce a completely fresh take on the villain so he can appear in the second and third film in the director's new trilogy. The rumour also suggests that while the Joker won't appear in the Batman, I'll tell you my opinion of that, he'll be teased ahead of his arrival in the sequel. Richmond also said casting for the role hasn't begun. Well, no shit, Sherlock, if he's only going to be in the second and third movie, which I don't believe. But the internet has had plenty of ideas of the years, with fans suggesting notable actors like Johnny Depp, Macaulay Culkin, and Bill Skarsgård to pick up the Joker mantle. Never going to happen, forget about it. Who do you think should play the Joker in Matt Reeves' The Batman sequel? Should the new trilogy avoid the villain completely? Sound off in the comments below. Wow, 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 wow. So, if you want to create a kind of clickbait scoop about the Joker being in the Batman, how can you secure yourself that no one's going to have receipts later on because they're going to forget about it? Well, you can actually say that he's going to be in the Batman 2 and 3. Right. If this was true, nobody would know this apart from Matt Reeves and his co-writer. It wouldn't be a thing. I told you last year when these scoopers kept on saying, no Joker in the Batman, no Joker in the Batman, because we've already seen Joaquin Phoenix's version and we hadn't long seen Jared Leto's version. This is absolute bullshit, right? There will be a version of the Joker in Matt Reeves' The Batman. Now, we don't know if this is going to be a brand new Joker or Jared Leto's Joker or even the bigger, more impossible take that is Joaquin Phoenix's Joker, because we don't know what universe the Batman is in. Now, I believe Matt Reeves and his co-writer are setting up an Earth 1 story. Now, I believe that something in Wonder Woman 84 will also set up this Earth 1. Picture this. Wonder Woman in the post-credits scene. I haven't seen this. I've seen the test screening, a 90-minute one, as you all know. But I didn't see this. This is just a theory. Tinfoil hat, right? So what in the post-credits scene, if somehow Diana arrives in Earth 1, and, well, lo and behold, Arthur's there as well. Now, of course, this would be difficult for Arthur to be there because obviously I'm getting ahead of myself because we've still got to see Aquaman 2. But you never know. At the end of Aquaman 2, he could be zapped into this Earth 1. Because we do know that although I'm predicting a Snyderverse HBO Max universe, I don't think that Arthur and Diana are going to be part of that universe. Maybe they can cross over for elements of Justice League stories that Zack's kind of developing right now, but I don't think their films will be straight to streaming because they are big business, so they're important to the cinematic side. So I predict that something along those lines could happen, but we don't know for sure if that's what's happening. It's all my theories. You know, this could be directly, the Batman could actually be directly in the DCEU. And so that would mean that we may see Jared Leto's Joker in the Batman. But, although, bit difficult because even if Robert Pattinson's Batman is a young Batfleck, obviously Leto's Joker would be very, very young. And there's another theory, of course, that Leto's Joker was actually Robin. Now, I'm not sure which Robin he would have been, because I suppose he would have been Dick Grayson, although Dick Grayson was supposed to be the Robin who gets killed by the Joker, so it could be Jason Todd's Robin. That's interesting. Now, a lot of Leto fans who love Leto's Joker will not accept this. I think this would be a compelling backstory, so that's interesting as well. So you've got options of Leto, Phoenix. Phoenix's Joker is old enough to be in that, I suppose, if you think about it, but then he would have to look younger. So I don't think Leto or Phoenix are going to be in the Batman. I'd love it if one of them or both of them would be. That would be crazy, right? But I doubt it. So if we're setting up an Earth 1 here, we are going to get a brand new Joker. And that's the direction I think we're going to get. I do not agree with Richmond or this article. The Joker will be in the Batman. Will he have a big role to play? No. We know that something happens, there's an investigation in this noir type of film, and Bruce Wayne, aka Batman, is investigating. He's new to being the Batman, it's very new, and so he's questioning these villains. How is he going to question them? Go and find them one by one? Is he going to go to Arkham Asylum and something happens? Very interesting, because let's not forget, if this is a young Batman just starting out, this is a group of villains also just starting out. So again, this is why this film really excites me. I also can tell you that this film will not finish off being the Batman. It has its own title. And I know that Matt Reeves is hinted towards this, so I'm very interested. Look, the Batman was the original title for Ben Affleck's film, which there are still rumours that he's going to do, right? And with the Deathstroke character. If that's the case, I'm so pumped for that. But again, we don't have evidence of that. As so many are saying, HBO Max are desperate for that. But is Ben Affleck? That's the question. And I can't wait to see what happens. As I said yesterday, so many announcements to come. And it's so epic, awesome, intriguing and exciting. Keep it here on Big Mouth and on the DC Daily in the days and weeks and months to come to find out more. Because when it drops, I'll be here doing a video. So, if you remember a few years back, the writers of This Is Us, I think they wrote some episodes anyway, including, I think, the pilot, they actually had penned a script for a Harley and Joker movie starring Jared Leto and Margot Robbie. And I think I might have even read this to you like over a year ago. I can't remember. Anyway, let's read through this because this is very interesting with what's going on right now within the DCEU, seeing that Snyder is now back. Also, whose idea was it for these writers to come in? Was it David Ayer or was this after Jeff Johns had ousted Zack Snyder? Again, very interesting, not too sure. Anyway, the Joker and Harley Quinn spin-off writers talk us through their deranged mashup of Bad Santa and This Is Us. Glenn Ficarro and John Recua have provided an update on their potential love story for the Joker and Harley Quinn, while also talking us through their deranged script, which they have called a mesh of Bad Santa and This Is Us. It is great, Ficarro explained. The whole thing starts with Harley kidnapping Dr. Phil, played by Dr. Phil, hopefully. because her and the Joker are having problems with their relationship. We had so much fun. I don't know if we have had more fun writing a script in our career. I do remember this article. It was sort of like we wrote Bad Santa a couple of years ago, and it was that sensibility mixed with our This Is Us sensibility. We kind of meshed them together. We were doing a relationship movie, but with the sensibility of Bad Santa, fucked up mentally, deranged people. It was a lot of fun. But while Ficarra and Ricua, who directed the pilot and 6 other episodes of This Is Us, I stand corrected, directors, not writers, of This Is Us, are overjoyed with their finished script, they still don't have a clue when or whether it will actually be made into a film. I don't know where it is on the queue of DC movies, Ricua insisted. We handed the script in and everybody loved it, added Ficarra. But I don't know when they are going to do it, because I know that they want to do Birds of Prey. That's already happened, of course. And they want to do Todd's Joker film first, which they've done. Maybe if Birds of Prey goes well, ours will be next. And that's a bit of a problem, because Birds of Prey really didn't go well, did it? Box office-wise, it made a little profit, but I think everyone wanted it and expected it to do better. Todd Phillips' Joker movie, which is starring Joaquin Phoenix in the leading role, is currently shooting and will be released on October the 4th, 2019. Old news, of course. Birds of Prey is currently in the process of trying to pick and cast Black Canary Huntress, so this is a long time ago. So, interesting interview. So, imagine that, Jared Leto and Margot Robbie in a film where Joker and Harley are having, romantic problems, right, within their relationship. They kidnap the real Dr. Phil to help them. Tell me, what would you have rather have seen? Birds of Prey and the fantabulous emancipation of one Harley Quinn, or that? Take my money now for that. Take my money now. That is freaking amazing, everyone. I remember it now. I can't believe it's still not happened. I hope they will, now that Zach's kind of back and AT&T know where the money is, that would be a great straight-to-streaming movie. That would make money on either HBO Max or cinematically, So I hope it still happens. And there's a guy on there who's obsessed with Leto's Joker, and he put that up, and I thought, wow, got to read this out to my subscribers, because this is something I so want to happen. This would be a great movie. I still believe that Jared Leto and Margot Robbie will be reunited one day as Harley and the Joker. We deserve it, don't we? And finally today, we talk about the cancellation of Hartley Sawyer. Hartley Sawyer is the actor from the Flash TV show. He's the guy who can stretch, I forgot his character name. Anyway, really, really good actor, plays a really, really good character. So yesterday it broke that he was sacked from playing his character on the Flash because historical tweets had been revealed of racism and misogynism. Right, I've read these tweets. I'm not going to read them out to you because I just don't see the point. But I will tell you that they're not good tweets. That if you read them, you'd kind of say, bloody hell, mate. But they're not blatantly proof that this guy is a racist or a misogynist. He admits he did it to get attention back in the day where he was a very unknown person. And obviously that was a mistake. Now, I don't know if he's a racist, whether he is or not. What would you rather do to this young actor? Right? Clearly, these tweets have been found. They've been dug out purposely to destroy this young man, either by people in the industry who don't like him, maybe he's made enemies, or fans. Whatever, right? This has been done purposely, right? So maybe instead of sacking him, you could send him on a kind of probational thing, working with young black kids at a predominantly school full of black children, right? Maybe you could send him to a centre full of women who have suffered, sexual violence, and maybe he could sit there and learn something and help and spread the message to all his followers. Wouldn't that be good? Why does there always have to be a punishment? This was a long time ago. You haven't added in that maybe this guy has evolved as a person, or give him a chance, if he hasn't, to change. I don't believe, just like I didn't believe, that James Gunn deserved to be sacked from Marvel Studios because of what he said, even though I don't think the jokes he put in about children were very funny. In fact, very bad taste, James, by the way. Love your movies, but we have to be honest about that. But I don't think anyone deserves to lose their job over historical tweets. This is ridiculous. Now, the showrunner of The Flash made this big, long, speech of justifying what they've done. There's so many different people from different cultures, nationalities, women watching The Flash, blah, and this is why they did it. It's wrong. It's unfair. He gets no chance. He's just cancelled. That's it. He's cancelled. It is wrong. It is not right. And they shouldn't have sacked him. Will anyone from his castmates come out and defend him and say what he said was wrong, but he's a good guy? No, of course they won't. All they care about is themselves. Now, they haven't said anything derogatory about him yet, but they will. I'm very saddened by this dismissal. I do not agree with what he said, but I do sympathise with him for losing his job, because in my opinion, he simply shouldn't have done. Comment down below, like, share and subscribe, and I'll be back tomorrow with even more DC Daily. See you again soon.